fam! Create this book. Take 2. Today we can officially get started on the prompts inside. I know technically we did last week, but create a page of stripes. I don't remember what I did for the last one on this. I think it was Pickle and Georgie, like silhouettes. So if you haven't watched my previous video, I think it was the previous video of this series, I mean, we made a rule and we introduced Cray into this book, and he needs to be on the page somewhere, and obviously he's going to be a pain with the stripes, so we're going to tape him down. So I have created him there. He is being taped under the stripes. Now I decided that Cray would be interesting in each prompt, just something to work around. I have to fit him in somewhere, and he is becoming a lot of fun, I can tell you that much. So all I've done now is marked out with masking tape, or masked out, should I say, some lines or stripes with some masking tape. I'm now going to come in with some paint. Getting more confident with the paint. It's not becoming my go-to, that's for sure. But it's definitely easier for things like this. So I'm just colour blocking using the paints that I've already got mixed, which is obviously going to be pink and green, and then some other colours randomly as and when I need them. So I'm trying not to touch that bit which I boxed out for the prompt, but just colour blocking. At this point I'm like, what am I doing? What am I doing? What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? I always get to that stage about now in a prompt. Start panicking. This one I'm just going for a yellow straight out the tube. So I'm just putting a second coat on because some of the colours the paper was showing through, so second coat it is. Now we just got to let that dry. Peel the tape off. Ta-da! Stripey! We're not done though. We need to add some details. Can add some lines just to make those lines pop a little bit more, or stripes pop. And add a little bit of shading to Cray. But once I removed that tape, I was like, phew. Phew, it worked. I'm not overly confident in my skills, using air quotes, because I just go for it. But as you can see, when it comes to Cray, I've made little... They're not straight lines, so I've put little bumps in them to show that he's taped under there. I made a boo-boo there, see? I shouldn't have put that line in that bit. But there we go. I added some shading around him as well to show more depth where he's taped down, but I actually really like this page. I think it turned out really good. And the fact that Cray's just taped in there. He had to be included somewhere, so... I gotta say, I'm loving having Cray joining us. I did have a little boo-boo there. When I removed the masking tape, I ripped the page. But it's fine. I will either tape it or glue it back together. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands here, but... Okay. Anyway, let's move on. We're going to create a collage. I don't have magazines, I don't have newspapers, it's just whatever I get in the mail, and normally it's just junk mail. However, recently, I had an Avon book delivered to my house, which hasn't happened in years. So I have this scrap paper, which might come in handy, I don't know. I have this colourful tape that I just pulled off the book, but these are just going to be accents, if anything. And we have the pile that I've made here. Colourful swatches, not so pretty. We have colourful paper. I think I decided no on that other bit. I needed those. Colourful paper. So I like that bit, so we could take that. This is all old stuff that I've done as well. We have these from the Easter kit that I did like 2 years ago. This was a failed attempt. Another failed attempt, or not a failed attempt, that was for a short Scrawlzine, and then bits that I've taken out of the Avon magazine. I've got a large supply, so I'm happy, and I feel like I can cover the page easily. What it's going to be, I have no idea. I don't think you can really plan. But I've arranged bits in here, so these are accents and like little bits and bobs. These are humans, these are flowers, fruits, wording, cartoons, background. So I've organised them as much as I can, and we're just going to compile it and just see what we can do. I haven't done a collage since school. I mean, I did a short, but I did that at the same time as doing this. So I did do a little short for a collage back in April. This is April. We're still April. Beginning of the month. I think it was like the 4th of April I did it. So I'm going through the background pile and sticking whatever wherever. Now we get down to the faces, the humans and whatever. Just playing around with what I like and what I see. What I feel like I want to do. Look, I have no idea what I'm doing. I am just putting and placing and seeing if anything makes sense. So I think this hand was representing the ring, maybe, I don't know. But there was a random hand, and I took a flower from another page and made it hold the flower, which I thought was quite clever. I then took this model and stuck loads of fruit and flowers on the head to make like a crown. I'm just sticking, trying to create weird things, but who knows if it's going to pan out at this point. I'm not fully sticking them down either, by the way, just so that I can tuck if I want to tuck, like under the other layer. I'm also sticking random words or text that I found in the magazine. Like one of the mascaras or something was called Genius, so I put that there. And then they had weird little quote thingies that said, "Express all that you are." And I thought that worked on this page, so I put that there. But we're working on the other side now. So I've created this weird, like, legs, mouth, eye, eyebrow thing. I just thought it looked a little weird. Again, I'm not filling all the space, just what looks right and what looks... I am testing it before I put it down, but I did have a lot of fun with this. I was actually dreading this, thinking, how am I meant to create anything from this? But I actually really enjoyed it. Turn your dreams... Oh, okay, I won't read that. At the end I realised that I didn't put Cray in it, so I just added him here. So little quotes here and there. Dream to shine, share the love, turn your dreams into reality. It's because of the small things they're made to last. But I really like this page. I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever, but there it is. Oh, you're not meant to be there. Get out. But yeah, I had so much fun with this, and it doesn't make any sense whatsoever because the page doesn't. But I love these two prompts. I think that we're off to a cracking start with this book. Love it. Love it. It's just like nothing that I ever create. But let me know what you think down below. Let me know what you think of my collage and my stripes. And your thoughts on Cray. While you're there, please do hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you haven't already. Share if you could. And I will catch you in the next one.